in the Asian-Pacific region, we had faced many natural disasters than ever before. Closer military-civilian partnerships within the region to collectively address such disasters is absolutely critical. Through building capabilities for partnerships and accumulating experiences of working together, we can also build mutual trust and confidence. Building on such a partnership and cooperation, neighboring countries will be able to mitigate tension from traditional security threats within the region, such as disputes surrounding the South China Sea and etc. Distinguished generals and military leaders, ladies and gentlemen, the Republic of Korea has constantly been under threat posed by North Korea from its continued efforts to build nuclear weapons and missiles. In the history of the United Nations, maybe in the history of humankind, we have seen many countries who have been breaking the norms of international community. North Korea has now surfaced as the most norm breakers, most serious norm breakers in the world, disregarding the successive 9 Security Council sanctions resolutions. At this time, you cannot find any member state who is under so many sanctions resolutions by the Security Council. It's not necessary for me to repeat what they have been doing. They illegally conducted their 6th nuclear test on September 3rd. As a response to such illegal act, on September 11th, the Security Council has again unanimously adopted a resolution to impose a sanction against North Korea. It is now absolutely clear we must be ready to confront any consequences, any eventualities, including military options, to address this. Otherwise, North Koreans may be emboldened. If there is no such firm and resolute, determined will of international community, particularly by Republic of Korea and United States, in cooperation with China and Russia and Japan, it has become one of the most serious tensions and conflicts since the end of Korean War. Nobody wants war. Military is not existing just for the war. Military exists for the peace. But when chips are down, I think we should be ready to take all necessary measures. Such record of blatant violation of North Korea, demonstrating strong and firm will of the international community to deter North Korea from possessing any further military, nuclear and ballistic missile capabilities. And they have fired all sorts of ballistic missiles, including ICBM, IRBM, SLBM, and short and medium range missiles. The resolutions of the Security Council should be firmly and faithfully implemented by all the members of the United Nations. I strongly urge again, as a former Secretary General of the United Nations, that North Korea should come out to this international community as a responsible member of the United Nations by giving up its nuclear and ballistic missiles capabilities. I'd like to remind North Korea that no single nation has survived its fate against unanimously united international community in the course of world history. I was very much encouraged by what President Moon Jae-in said in his video message. And I'm also hoping that the trilateral meetings which will take place in New York during his stay among Korea, United States, and Japan will also bring out such a determined will of international community, particularly under the very strong, even stronger military alliance between the United States and the Republic of Korea. Honorable generals and distinguished civilian leaders and military leaders, ladies and gentlemen, while serving as the Secretary General of the United Nations, I dreamt of the day when humanity could live in peace, achieve common goals of sustainable development, and live in a world where human rights are guaranteed for all. Now, as a former Secretary General, my dream is still a dream of the United Nations. My dream is still a dream of all nations and peoples, where they can live in peace and harmony. My dream is your dreams. If we all share this dream together and goal together, then we will make sure that these dreams will come true sooner than later. There are so many people in this world who do not have the luxury to have such a dream because they are held down by unimaginable weight of suffering from all kinds of pains, such as terror, extremism, hunger, and lack of safety. If those of us who are present here today can each do our part to take away at least an inkling of such a pain from the disadvantaged, discriminated people, then our work will not have been done in vain. This is our moral, political, and military responsibilities, and I count on your leadership and vision for a better future for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, let us work together to make this world better, safer, more prosperous, more harmonious. This is our responsibility for our succeeding generations and peaceful world in the days to come. I count on your leadership and strong commitment to work for the peace of the world. I thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you, sir.